everyone, it's Lina, and today I'm not here to whisper sweet nothings or sugarcoat the world. I'm here to talk about rebellion, real rebellion. The kind that doesn't come in pretty prepackaged slogans or Instagram filters. I'm talking about metal and goth culture as weapons of sexual liberation, defiance, and unapologetic self-expression. And if that makes people uncomfortable, good. That's the point. I just finished reading the latest piece on habermex.com and damn, it hit me hard. Because it's everything I've felt my entire life, but rarely hear said out loud. Society, this polished little circus of hypocrisy, has spent centuries trying to control us, telling us how to behave, how to dress, who to love, what to desire, and worst of all, what to hide. They smile at you while cutting your wings. They hand you rulebooks disguised as morals and expect you to say thank you. But here's the beautiful, terrifying truth. Metal and goth were born out of a refusal to comply. These aren't just genres. They're survival mechanisms, lifelines for the misfits, the outcasts, the ones who never fit into the polished Stepford mold. They are sanctuaries for everyone who looked at mainstream society and thought, "You've got to be kidding me." Let's talk about sexuality for a minute because that's the heart of this conversation. In the mainstream, sex is either sanitized or demonized. You're allowed to be sexual if it's marketable, if it sells perfume or jeans, if it's controlled and contained and easily digestible. But if you dare to make it messy, raw, primal, and yours, suddenly you're a threat. In metal and goth culture, sexuality isn't something you're supposed to hide or perform for someone else's approval. It's something you own, something you wield like a weapon. Whether it's a tight leather corset, ripped fishnets, latex bodysuits, or a bare chest under a spiked jacket, it's not about pleasing others. It's about declaring, "This is mine. I do what I want with it." And yeah, it's going to piss people off, because when you take control of your body and your desires, you become uncontrollable. That terrifies them. Look at how society reacts to goth women or anyone who steps outside the narrow lines of acceptable femininity. We're called sluts, freaks, witches, dangerous. And you know what? Maybe we are witches. Maybe we are dangerous, but not in the way they think. We're dangerous because we don't need their approval. We don't play by their rules. We choose darkness, chaos, and freedom over polished, safe lies. We don't pretend to be pure. We revel in what they fear the raw, untamed parts of human nature. Lust, rage, sadness, ecstasy, despair. It's all in the music. It's all in how we move, how we dress, how we live. And it's not just about women. Metal and goth men challenge norms just as powerfully. A man in eyeliner, leather pants, and chains owning his vulnerability, his anger, his sensuality, is a revolution in itself. It's a slap in the face to the fragile idea of what masculinity should be. In this culture, you can be whoever the fuck you want to be. Hypermasculine, androgynous, flamboyant, dark, soft, aggressive, or all of it in the same breath. There are no boundaries except the ones you choose. And here's something I really want to drive home. This rebellion isn't just aesthetic, it's philosophical, it's spiritual. The refusal to conform sexually and emotionally is a refusal to accept oppression in any form. Every time you step onto the street in your combat boots and spiked collar, every time you walk into a club with black lipstick and leather so tight it creaks, every time you headbang with tears in your eyes and fire in your gut, you're saying, "I will not be caged." You're fighting against every system that wants to turn you into a quiet, obedient cog in their machine. Metal and goth challenge more than just fashion norms. We challenge the myth of control. We challenge the sanitized version of life that mainstream culture shoves down your throat. We challenge the lie that you're supposed to be perfect, happy, quiet, grateful, and small. Fuck that. We celebrate the mess, the pain, the ecstasy, the extremes, because that's where life really happens. And if you think this is just about clothes and makeup, you're missing the point. The leather jacket and studded belt are armor. The black eyeliner is war paint. The piercings, the tattoos, the scars, those are our battle marks. We wear them to remind ourselves and the world that we've survived, that we don't belong to anyone but ourselves. Let's not forget how mainstream society loves to commodify rebellion. They steal the look, package it, make it safe, sell it back to you with a smile, all the attitude, none of the danger. But you can't fake this shit. You either live it or you don't. You either feel that hunger for freedom in your bones or you're just playing dress up. And trust me, the real ones can tell the difference. So here's what I want you to take from this if you're listening, and you've ever felt too weird, too loud, too sexual, too intense, too much good. That's your power. Don't shrink. Don't tone it down. Turn it up. Wear what scares them. Say what makes them uncomfortable. Be the freak in the room. Because the freaks are the ones who change the world. And one last thing. Rebellion isn't always loud. Sometimes it's in the quiet refusal to apologize for who you are. Sometimes it's in choosing to be exactly who you are, day after day, in a world that keeps trying to mold you into something else. That quiet defiance, that's just as powerful. So whether you're headbanging in a pit, dancing in the shadows, writing lyrics in your bedroom, or just daring to live authentically in a world that wants you to conform, know that you are part of this rebellion. And we need you. The world needs more people who aren't afraid of the dark, who aren't afraid to be raw, wild, honest, and free. So, fuck their boxes. Fuck their rules. Stay wild. Stay weird. Stay untamed. And never, ever apologize for it. I'm Lina. I love you, freaks. Until next time, stay loud.
Thank you for joining us on this bewitching journey. We hope you've enjoyed this episode, but don't really care if you did or not. Remember to subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for future episodes. To keep the enchantment alive between episodes, be sure to visit our website at www.unpacks.com. There, you'll find all the heavy stuff you're looking for. Until next time, stay curious, embrace the darkness, and continue to shock the world. Stay heavy and turn off the lights.